Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Build Monger, and welcome back to Undiscovered, guys. It has been a while, and I would like to announce this pack is out of beta. Well, I never told you guys it was in beta per se. I can't exactly say that I did, but it is out of beta now. And I have logged into this world a few days ago for the first time in a few weeks. It's been a few weeks. I'm a little ashamed to say that, but I think I more than made up for it with a bit of building progress. In today's episode, you come over here, we got a little bit of a saloon. So let me break down the building for you real quick over here. This is essentially a very basic structure. We have red painted wood. I really like the rustic painted wood. Really adds stuff to the build. It's got a diagonal sloped entryway with some wooden beams over here, as well as a little bit of a saloon door entering into this place. We'll get to that in just a second. We got a checkered floor of basically slate tiles and red concrete powder, and I think that looks really good. Our vodka machine from earlier is still there, not running. I still have to kind of make a full-on wheat farm around here to make sure that we can continue with our vodka endeavors. This right here, this is eventually going to be a pool table. Let me explain. I'm going to decorate the interior of this thing far more in today's episode. That's going to be the main focus of our episode. But first, and this is a perfect segue into it, there are now rewards for these quests. So I want to do this. This banana wood, it comes from a quest reward, actually. I'm using it for green felt on a pool table. But if you look in the quest book, it actually comes from this quest right here. You can get banana wood from it. And I've used the 8 banana wood. I've just been sketching out where the pool tables are exactly going to go. We're going to have a counter, a few stools, and all that stuff. But first, I do want to do a mass completion or reward claiming session of these quests. So let me get that prepared for you. Bags of junk. Certus quartz tank. Destabilized redstone bucket. Alewort bucket. Portal charm. Elixir of fire resistance. Iron drum. And we have all of our quest rewards right here. And I think guys, that is a good amount of things, just at least to start out with. Of course, we are so far, we're not very far in the pack, is what I'm trying to say. And so there isn't very much we can do. By the way, I'm going to need to get into storage drawers sooner than later. That's probably going to be next episode, if not in between episodes 6 and 7. It is getting really, really bad. Do I literally not have anywhere to put this oak toolbox? Okay, that is interesting. I don't need that. I can just basically trash it, just like that. Goodbye, spider gem. Now, in one of these chests, we should have some ironwood logs. In another, we should have a few ironwood planks. And over here, we should have some of our chiseling tools. I believe the bit bag's right here. Okay. So, the plan is very simple. We are going to try and decorate the interior of the saloon. And once we are done with that, we can kind of see what our position is from there. So, what do I have in here? I have ironwood logs and ironwood planks. That's good. Definitely. Definitely what I want from this right now. Let me just reorganize myself. So, I believe right here, I'm actually going to mark it out with full blocks because it's a bit easier for me. We are going to start building up this counter. So, very simply, we're going to take this, and we are just going to take this diamond chisel, and we are going to set it to the plane tool. And what we're going to do, how many was that? That was 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are just going to go down the line and push this in 1, 2, 3 on each one. And we are going to essentially do the same thing on the back. Create a very simple bar counter. And of course, after that, we can add a little bit of detail here and there with a bit of a countertop, which I think that looks a little bit interesting. It's not perfect, but it works. Next thing we're going to want to have are a couple bar stools, and we're just going to put them like that. And what we can do is we can get the plane over here, and we're going to do the same thing with 3 on each side, except this time we are doing it on all sides, like that. And that is going to make it look pretty nice, as just a little bit of a small stool base. And then we're going to add another plane of ironwood planks on each part of this. So we're going to get out the plane tool again and just do this. And after that, we can take our grid snapped 1/8 size cubes and just trim off the edges to make it just look a little more circular in a way, which I think is always a plus. Beyond that, there aren't much more details I want to do with this main like saloon stool area. So yeah, but I do think that looks quite nice, guys. So let's see. I guess right now we can move on to the pool tables, but to do that, we're gonna need a few more ironwood, log chiseled materials. So we can just sort of get that out and put this into the grid snapped 1/4 size cube, just to essentially make a surrounding area for this pool table. And these are just going to be the basic legs. We can also take our ironwood planks out, turn this into its plane formation, and just do 2 planes just like so. And this is meant to sort of... Oh, wait. Yeah, I have to switch back and forth. If only, like, Chisel added a way to basically keep like different bits as different like patterns, that would be just so useful. You have no idea, but just go like basically around like so as just the legs of this pool table. And once you're done with that, we can put this back into plane mode and just surround it like so with a little bit of that. Now that we got all that situated, I think there are a few other details I would like to sort of try out. For one, I want kind of like barrels and stuff to be kind of all stacked up in here. I'm probably just going to use rustic for that, to be honest. I don't need really any fancy chisels and bits. Although I will add like an XXX type symbol on them, which I think could look really cool just on the block space next to them. In addition, I want balls and stuff on these pool tables, and I want a bear hide right here. But those are very arduous, painstaking tasks that I don't want to show on camera. So let me come back to you with a progress update. So I've done quite a bit of work now on the interior of the saloon over here. If you come inside, we got the stools, we got the pool tables, which now have little pool balls on them. I love this. Just a tiny little detail. I think it works wonders. I don't know about you. I made these using grid snapped half-size quartz cubes. There's one here that's just coal, which I think is fine. And then I used stripes of red concrete powder or red sand, which I had readily available on me. Over here, we have a few barrels and also a few crates with XXX on them. The barrels aren't a full block, so it wouldn't really work to put it on the block space next to it. Other than that, it's not... You can't actually chisel these things, but for some reason, it will actually show the chisel patterns on them, even if you're not trying to chisel them. Or it did. I don't know why it's not now. Guess it's just a bug. Probably is. But we got a few crates with XXX on them. And then just some regular ironwood planks, which I think looks just fine. Over here, we have a swamp monster. This was my attempt at a bear pelt, but I failed so heavily, and I just decided to make a little bit of lore about it. This is a fancy sign from Bibliocraft. They're very simple to craft. Just need 6 wooden slabs, a sign, and a piece of paper. But the skin of the legendary river monster, I found him in the river whilst I was sluicing along, and I shot a poison arrow at the beast and killed him in one go. This skin is the trophy I got for this act. Oh yeah. So I think, actually, that this whole area really turned out well. So, I don't know if I can really... I mean, I could definitely do some technical stuff today, but I don't think that's a necessity. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and smack that notification bell, and I shall see you later. Peace.